if you're in a position where you find that squatting hurts your knees, then we just need to find a different way to squat. Squatting is great, and what we could do is we can work on the mobility around your knees, we can work on the mobility around your hips, we can improve your core strength. But we still need to be able to work these big muscles, these big quads, and if squatting is the best way to do it. And it's not just saying I can't squat, I won't squat. It's a case of how do I find a way to squat whilst improving the mobility in my ankles, knees and hips, which all are part of the squat. So we can do the seated squat. Notice that with the seated squat, the knees are above the ankles. Yep, knees are above the ankles. Doesn't matter how far out your toes are pointed, that's not relevant. And generally, we like to get a seat that is below the knees. Yep, so the hips are below the knees. If your seat is slightly above the knees, then that is a good starting point. But the aim is to reduce the height of the seat. So, for example, with this box I've got here, and you can just use a chair at home, the hips are above the knees. And that's a great starting point. And all you're going to do from there, you're going to I don't want you to lean forward, because the classic example is lean forward to stand up, like so. Yeah, we're using momentum and physics to give us a make it easier to give us an easier moment of movement. That's a tongue twister. All we're going to do is try and keep your torso upright, tight, brace the stomach, and we're going to push forward with the hips and sit back down. Notice the chest is staying as upright as possible each time. And then when we get better at that, it's just a simple case of lower the height of the seat. So you can do it on a step, you can do it on whatever. Yeah, the knees are above the hips. If the knees have to come slightly in front of the heels, then fine. The knees are above the hips, the knees are slightly in front of the heels. So keep the torso upright again, tighten the stomach, stand straight up and back down. You're trying to push your knees outwards and back down. Notice that the torso stays upright. I'm not leaning forward to stand up. I'm not really using my thighs as much. And it's tougher than it looks. So I want you to try that. Start off with 5 reps. Yep, 3 sets of 5 reps. Build it up to 8 to 10 reps, and then you can start increasing the sets as well. So, it might be 3 sets of 5. The next time you do it later in the week, it might be 3 sets of 6, 3 sets of 7, 3 sets of 8 next week. And then once you get to 3 sets of 8, 4 sets of 5, 6, 7, 8, 5 sets of 5, 6, 7, 8. Nice and simple. Don't overcomplicate it. Just do it a couple of times. 3 times, if it's just like this, 3 times a week. Once you get to 5 sets of 5, 5 sets of 8, and you find that you can do that quite easy, you can just add a weight. Tighten the stomach, up, stand, down we go. Up, stand, down we go. Nice and simple. Same weight, same rules apply. 3 sets of 5, work yourself up to 3 sets of 8, 4 sets of 5, all the way up to 5 sets of 8. And then increase the weight. It doesn't get any more complicated than that. And you will find that your lower back improves, your hip mobility improves, your quad strength improves, and remembering that you're still doing the mobility around these joints, so that'll improve and that'll aid your lifting as well. So all in all, it's a combined effort to get the results that you're after. But it all starts with doing the work. So do the work, record it, by all means send it to me, show it me, and I can critique and help, okay? Send me a video, see if you're doing it right, and I'll only be too happy to help, okay? Cheers now, speak soon, bye-bye.